Hi, I'm Donna Dewberry, and today we're going to be painting tulips. Now, it's our flower of the month, and what I wanted to share with you is doing great different types of backgrounds, showing you that this is scrapbooking paper, and I then frame it and mat it, and when you're through, it just gives another element to the background. This is an open rose that I did, and it looks like a peony look, but in between that and a rose. But I kind of created the flowers. So I also want to talk to you about surfaces. Like I just painted in a class, I'm old, so there's wrinkles, but I just painted this earlier today, and I want you to see that while I was teaching the class, we painted on ourselves. And so you just change the type of paint, but with the multi-surface that we're using, you can take and paint on glass. See, this is Mod Podge glitter that we use, which I love, love, love. And this is brand new, so there's gold, silver, and this iridescent. So this is, you can bake it in the oven. You can take and use it on glass or ceramic. I want you to see the ceramic flowers I did. Okay, so look how fun this is. So we have beautiful, my mind drew a blank about what flowers those are, but I know I'll think about it a little bit later. But what I want to share with you is we use different brushes for different surfaces. Like I use the glass brushes for painting on glass because it makes them smoother. On here I'm going to use, I can use the same paint like I said, but what I'm going to do on here is I'm going to put out, I meant to put this out earlier, but that's okay. It's good for you to see. It gives you time to get your color. That's magenta, white, and yellow. And I think you're really going to like the way I do tulips. And I make it really easy for you to learn how to do it. And I've had lots of nice comments. You guys tell me what you'd like to see. And you tell me if you can't see it or something's going on with how I'm filming. And that helps me too, so that we get better. My grandson, Christian, has been working with me for a long time. This is the floating medium. This is the fluff that's inside paint that with no pigment in it. So it's the same fluff that's in here. And then as we're painting it, I use that instead of water. So we don't want to use water. All right. So here's my brushes. It's a value pack that I'm using. I have these and I have my Pro brush set. And those are all more professional brushes, but if you're getting started, you're going to love these brushes. And I paint a lot with them. And I want to ask you, while we're getting ready here to paint, I want to have you guys please subscribe and share with your friends. I'm trying to get 2,000 likes this next 2 weeks, okay? So help us get our goal. We're trying to build, so YouTube really likes us, and we get to stay on longer with more film, more videos for you guys. I share with my husband all the time, and he goes, we want to see what happens from this, from building our library here. Okay, so now we're ready. This one-stroke painting. We're using one-stroke brushes. They say Donna Dewberry one-stroke. This, I just grabbed a liner that's an old liner, but it's still a Donna Dewberry one from QVC years ago. Okay, so I guess I should use perfect brushes with no paint on them, but now this makes you know that I am painting a lot. So what I want to show you is that I'm going to come in here and pick up 2 colors, and it's double loading. So if I put these paints close enough, I can go right between here, okay? But if I have this paint over on another side, I could dip one side and go stroke the other color. All right, if my magenta was over on the other side. So my floating medium is running there. So I want you to see that I will be doing different things when I'm loading. Sometimes I do half and half. This is traditional double load that I do. Then sometimes I want 3/4 magenta, 1/4 white, or 2/3 the dark and 1/3 the white. So I want you to think about that, and we're going to stroke, and I want you to see how often I come back and get more paint. Now I want to be at least 2/3 up. I've dampened my brush, laid it on a paper towel. I didn't show you that, I'm sorry. And then I came and picked up. Now I want it a little bit lighter than that, so I'm going to come over here and stroke and pick up some white. This is side stroking, okay? I'm going to act like you don't know how to paint at all, because most people love me because they want to learn how to paint. And so that's one of the things that draws people to one stroke. All right, so I wanted to show you an easy little trick with doing a tulip. Now I decide where I want the tulip to go, the first petal. Now this is the back petal. I'm going to take this brush. I want the bristles to do the work, so my handle's usually straight up. I'm tilting it a little bit for the camera, okay? So I'm going to come here and blend it a little bit, and then I'm going to wiggle or scrub, come up to a peak, and I'm going to come down on the other side. All right, and that's the back. Now I want you to see it went from white, yellow, pink to magenta. All right, now let's pick up some more paint. Each time I can even dip and go over here and go like this, okay, or side load. Okay, now I want you to see that we're going to come on this side and this side. If it was an iris, I put it out further, but we're going to come up, and this dark pink magenta is going to go along this line, and I'm going to curve. See how I'm leaning towards the flower? Now, towards the center of the flower. Now I'm going to lean out and then slide. Look how I twist this brush. Twist, 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 twist the chisel. Okay, now doesn't it look like that petal's out here in front of the other? Isn't that great? And I'm not turning the paper, but you can turn your project. I'm going to come this way and hopefully you can see if I hold the brush out more. I know some of you have complained about that, so I want to try to fix it. All right, so I'm going to reverse direction of the bristles, lean, stand up, stand up, stand up, and roll, 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 roll the brush. So hopefully I did that so you can see it. All right, so we're going to pick up a little bit more. So every stroke I pick up paint. Now you can see that that's in the back. These are a little bit shorter than the back one. Now I like to close this up right here. Sometimes you can leave it open, but I'm gonna wiggle up, reverse direction, and wiggle back without lifting the brush. All right, now that's just a tulip that's starting to open. So sometimes I might come, oops, that's okay, I put the wrong color down. I could just come right back out here. Sometimes I come right here and add a little one there. I just pick up more paint and go back over it if I have a problem. All right, so I'm going to come over here. This is seeing how good I am because I should have not taped this down. All right, so it's a big full tulip opening up, and it's a quick and easy tulip. That's what I love about it. I like to come here from there and have a petal. You know how some petals fall? I like to have a petal. I'm going to go over that again. Push down and then roll. I like to have one like it's falling. All right, now I don't particularly like that stroke, but look what I can do. I can just come right back over it and curl. There you go. All right, so let's go and add. I want to come over here and show you again. I want to pick up the magenta and yellow, but see, I'm getting it mud here. I don't want that. So I'm going to wipe that off on a paper towel, pick it up over here, and go get clean right there. And I can still get a little bit of white because it's just going to make it lighter and glow better. All right, so you're going to do that a lot. The most important thing I teach you is how to pick up paint and not be muddy. That's really, really important. All right, so I'm going to lean out here. And I wiggle a little bit and wiggle back. Look at the pretty colors. I'm going to come out here and overlap it. And out here and overlap, okay? So there again, I can put a little teeny one kind of falling here. Isn't that nice? Now I'm going to wipe off my brush, rake it in my basin to get the paint out. And it's okay sometimes to have some of that color in there. But I'm going to come now and pick up my, I have a citrus green. I should have told you all those colors in the beginning. Sap green, citrus green. But it's good to watch and then go back get your paints all ready and paint again with me. And the great thing is that you can stop it and work on the stroke I just showed you and start again. All right, so I can leave a little bit of pink in there for the light green side. I'm gonna go back and forth. Look, I can just pick up there. Oops, this floating medium's running around. So let me show you, I can go right here. I should have just put leaves on one. Okay, now let me show you what happens. We're gonna pick up more, work it in. All right, I need a little bit of white on that green, because sometimes it's not exactly the green I want. Look, that's gonna make a pretty color. Now, this is how we grab our medium. See, it's running there. I'm gonna go straight. Usually it's thick lately. It's not as runny as this, but see, I picked it up and I'm going back and forth. It's funny, I feel like I keep seeing this on my hand. I haven't done face painting for a while, but I had a bunch of students that wanted, so this is what I wanted to ask you. I had a full class today, so, and I have some great kits to sell. So if you would like to learn face painting on here as one of your lessons, be sure, because I love painting my grandchildren, and if you want to make some extra income, I found out the ladies today, watch me on YouTube to learn how to do nail painting and face painting. All right, now look what happens. The medium's going to help me move. So did you see I grabbed little teeny strokes, and then one of those strokes I chisel and come down. Now when you're chiseling, you're like this. You're lifting the front slightly and you're dragging those bristles. Now let me show you what happens with the leaf. Okay, now I'm going to start here at an angle. I'm going to slide, put pressure, 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 stand up, stand up, stand up, and look how I roll. Okay, now we're going to come over and do 2 more leaves. And I picked up a little bit more white, and I need to go into the medium again. So the medium is needed here because we're doing long, slender strokes. So as I come here, I'm slender, lean a little bit, stand up, lean a little bit, stand up. And that would be what would happen if the wind was blowing these leaves, because these are, I'm doing, I guess this is more like an iris leaf, but I like this look. So you can push down. You can also wiggle if you want to have one of those tulip wiggled leaves. 1, 2, 3. See how I push down, stand up? Isn't that fun? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I like to put a little bit more grass in here at the bottom. And I just want you to see that I'm going to do all sorts of surfaces. The good thing is you got to let me know what makes you happy. If I know you're liking it and I get lots of responses, I can show the powers that be around me how important it is that we do more and more and more. So come check out. I want you to join our group. It is Donna Dewberry's official one-stroke group on Facebook, and every Tuesday and Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time I go live, and I would love to have you come join us. I also would love to have more teachers. We need more teachers out there. So if you ever wanted to be able to teach, I have online lessons on Monday and Wednesday night. I can help you learn how to become a teacher. And we have lots of new product coming, lots of fun things to share for the future with you. So check out some more of my videos and lessons, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much, guys. I just want to throw a little butterfly in there, and I hope you like the new flower. This is Donna Dewberry's one-stroke tulip. Thank you.